No matter who we are and which stages we are in our lives, we all develop crushes, especially when you're young and in school. With all the people you see and go through every day, eventually there does come a person that makes our heart flutter. Every time you see that one person out of hundreds, you always get that heart-skipping feeling that completely disarms you and makes you stupid in that moment. In your world, in your mind, in your heart, that person belongs to you and only you. Whenever you think about that person, you feel your heartbeat get stronger. You feel fulfilled just thinking about that one particular person. It brings you so much joy, the idea of that person and you being together. And in order for that to happen, you'll do anything for it. Nothing can top that and surpass that wholesome feeling. Just those thoughts alone can help wipe away any pain or any worries you currently have. I don't care who you are and how you are in terms of in popularity or social status, you will go through or already have gone through that feeling. I guarantee that you are thinking about that person right now, grinning ear to ear. Now imagine you finally muster up the courage to confess your feelings that you've been holding on to for a while. You are finally ready to approach that special someone and finally make those dreams and visions of you together a reality. Finally, it's time to bring so much joy and happiness to your life. You plan it all step by step some time before, trying to make it as perfect as possible, so much so that there's no room to fail. Let's just say you wait until a particular day, a special day. Let's say you wait to confess your feelings until February 14th, Valentine's Day. You are nervous as hell. You can't think straight. Your heart is constantly beating fast. But you're going to do it anyway. You have to. So you approach this person and finally let it out. You tell this person how you feel and suddenly time stops. Everything that's going around you freezes. All your surroundings is on standby. Everything that you see around you, everything you hear around you just doesn't exist within this moment. It's just you and this person. 1,000 thoughts enter your mind in this moment. Your heart is beating faster than before and you are sweating. It can't get more scary and intense than this moment. Then you see this person's lips starting to move. They're going to answer and they say, "I'm sorry, I don't feel the same way," or "I already got a boyfriend." Or even worse, they give you a look of disgust and laugh at you. Imagine that the person you spent a while admiring and dreaming about does not share the same feelings back. It's one of the worst feelings a human can go through. The feeling of emotional rejection, the feeling of unwantedness. It rips a hole in us which is hard for some of us to restore and can at times majorly affect how we interact with people in the future. Sometimes it changes us, as if a piece of ourselves died and that spark that we all possess extinguishes. But whose fault is this? The world ending like depression we feel after emotional rejection. Is it the person who didn't share the same feelings for you as you have for them? Or is it the person who manifested a fantasy-like scenario in their own heads, already picturing themselves with this special someone as if they're already a thing? Even when the person doesn't know if said special someone shares the same feeling. Do you get the idea? When we are rejected by someone we have a lot of admiration for, because of the sudden heartbreak and disappointment, some of us tend to blame the other person and accuse them of being heartless and a bad person. You will think to yourself, how dare this person reject me and turn me down? After what? After you spent countless hours, days, weeks, months, or even years telling yourself that this special someone belongs to you. No, the fault and problem doesn't go to them, it goes to you. You might argue and say, but it was true love. I really loved that person, even though we weren't a thing. No, that's not love, that's obsession. A very unhealthy obsession. Hate to break the bad news, but if someone rejects you, you need to leave them alone. If you continue to pursue this person, even after they make it clear they are not interested, you are just going to make the situation worse and be labelled as a stalker or a creep by their special someone. And that's much worse than being rejected. So do yourself a favour and let them go and move on. Sure, it won't be easy, but it's for your own good and mental condition. Once you do get over it, you'll be thankful to yourself that you did. It'll be like a burden off your shoulders because, like I said before, that it's not love, it's obsession.